Hi friends, it's Tuesdays with Tonya. I'm Tonya here with my kind of link, and I'm doing a very impromptu Tuesdays with Tonya. Look behind me. I'm gonna zoom. I'm gonna turn it around. There's an eagle right here in our back field. There it is. How gorgeous is that? Beautiful. Hello. So I wanted to pop back into this video and talk to you about the facts about the eagles, because I was on my way going somewhere else when I spotted the eagle. So I pulled over really quickly and did a quick video on the bald eagle, and then I was able to watch it take flight. So I videoed that a little bit about that for you so that you could see it. So I want to kind of add to that though and explain more about some eagle facts that maybe you do know about, maybe you don't know about. So I'm back out in nature. Love it outside. It's so nice to be outside. This weather is wonderful. So some eagle facts. They nest in all but 3 counties in Ohio, so I thought that was interesting. And they have about 910 nesting pairs that they documented in 2023. Now this gets really interesting because there were 707 of them nesting pairs in 2020. But get this, in 1979, there were only 4 here in Ohio. So that is pretty wild. So we have really definitely upped that for sure. So that is pretty impressive. And then also they like to stay near the water, which you probably know that because of the fish and so forth. But what you might not know is that they don't like to travel more than 2 miles from their nesting area. So if you're ever around the marsh areas, you know, lakes, ponds, that type of thing, any of those water areas, within 2 miles you have a good chance of seeing a nest. So that is something kind of interesting to know about. The one that I saw here, I'm assuming is pretty close because I know there's lots of ponds here. They've got the fishing grounds for the state down there. So I am sure, I haven't quite spotted the nest yet, but I am looking for it. And I'm not the only one that sees it. You probably have seen it too. So if you have, make sure in the comments you tag where you've seen the eagles as well. So another couple other thing is, while they do prefer fish, they eat small mammals, birds, and sometimes carrion. So they're usually non-migratory, and they stay close to their nesting areas throughout the year. So they don't usually fly off in the winter or anything. They stay close to their nests. Bald eagles have no natural predators, but their biggest enemy is us, humans. And some of the causes of bald eagles' mortality include collisions with cars, power lines, electrocution, gunshot wounds, and poisoning. So that is their biggest threat, is humans. So, and then the power lines and so forth like that. Now they can, get this, they can fly 20 to 40 miles per hour in a normal flight. This is what amazed me. I mean, I know they're fast, but it says here that they can fly, or dive speeds, I'm saying. So when they fly down to dive in to get fish and so forth, they can dive at 75 to 100 miles per hour. That's wild to me. Now I will tell you, we were down at the pond and we saw an eagle come down and grab a fish and take it out, and then it dropped it because I think as I was pulling in it probably scared it, but that was really cool to see that in action. Some other things that you might not know about it is that they are very integral part of our environment, because they eat the dead animal matter, and they also clean up the process of you know, animals that are injured. Like we said, the dead animals. They're hunters, so they keep the animal population strong by killing the weak, old, and the slower animals, and so that leaves the healthiest to survive. So it's really good for our environment. And then I come across some just fun facts that I thought you might be interested in as well to add to this. They're the largest raptors. They can reach altitudes of 10,000 feet. Their eyesight is 8 times stronger than ours, and they have a grip strength of 400 psi. It's pretty impressive. They mate for life, and they make the biggest bird nest. So there's just some fun facts that I wanted to tell you about the eagles. And then also I wanted to remind you to respect their space. They don't typically kill humans. However, they can injure them, they said. So they do like their space. If you get into your space, everything that I read said that they, I guess, would maybe like get you with their talons, and then I don't know if they bite or not, but I didn't get into all of that. But it did say that they can injure humans, but there's no more. There doesn't seem to be a mortality type rate. So they wanted you to remind you to keep your distance, respect their space. When I was out getting the video of the eagle, I named him Bernard. So if you see Bernard out and about, make sure you say hi to Bernard. And then he was, or she, I don't really know. It was just very elegant to see it out there. I had gotten out of the car and I was probably, I don't know, 30 feet away from him or her, something like that. And it was just really pretty. And as I was just sitting there watching it, it then just took off in flight. So I thought that was really cool to be able to show that to you. So I wanted to share the video with you about that, but then I also wanted to give you some fun facts. So keep sticking with me as we keep visiting people, places, and things. And let me know where you've spotted the bald eagles, and we'll see you next time.